Hi Sagittarius, I'm hoping you're doing well. This will be your full moon reading. We have a full moon in Aquarius at 17 degrees happening on the 9th tomorrow. For you guys, the sun is trining you, is in Leo, and the moon in Aquarius is sextiling you. So overall, this is a good aspect. Now, again, you have a whole chart, so if you have fixed signs, this might change here. So what I'm going to ask with the full moons, looking at what you need to bring to your consciousness, what it is that you want to fulfill, what are the energies here like. So look at it as guidance or what you should be aware of. And then I'm going to ask, what is this full moon enlightening? What is bringing for you guys? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Now, rising Sagittarius, you might have this in the second house or the third house, depending. I'm a Sagittarius rising, but I have it in my my Aquarius placement starts in the second. Again, some of you, if you depending if you're doing whole signs, will be in the third house, which some of you will have to do with communication, surroundings, contracts, neighbors, short trips. This is for all Sagittarius placements, or just I wanted to mention that for the risings. Ten of Swords, Sun in Gemini. By the way, this Ten of Swords has been coming a lot. I want to say even it came for you guys in the last reading. But let's see. What is important for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars to be aware of regarding this full moon in Aquarius? One more. Okay. This came for Scorpio, by the way, if you have Scorpio in your chart. Let's see why. Yep. If you do have Scorpio in your chart, maybe the reading will help you again, because the King of Swords and the Seven of Wands, I like the combination. Someone that is very determined, passionate, bold, but also can be objective. This might be also you're standing your ground to this person. Now remember the Ten of Swords that came here first. If there's been something painful here or draining, I'm getting that finally there's a situation that is coming in here with more courage and movement kind of energy. So let's see what is going on here. Yep, you see Leo. Leo is strong here. Wow. First, I'm going to say here, if this is your advice, which is it's important, because mostly I see here the heart and the infinity symbol. We deal with the ego. It may be also you're dealing with someone else here as well, with a passionate assertion side. And it's because we're doing the full moon, which has to do with Leo, our identity, our ego, our heart. With Aquarius, it emphasizes also when it comes here to what we surround ourselves, our higher mind, opening up, looking at things in connection with other people. So it feels like staying true to your heart, but not letting your ego kind of overrule when it comes here to your heart. Knowing your inner strength that comes mostly from within. That's what it feels like with this one. Love conquers all. You know here that for something, you know, that you want, you don't need necessarily to be loud in this case. And I'm not saying that you are. I'm just reading the card, by the way. It just is telling you this, whatever it is that you're seeking, truly is going to come within you. But let's see how this unfolds. Yep. Perfect combination. Going back again to what has been something draining or fearful or passionate. Whatever it is that you're seeking here. The Magician is the awareness, but also is like you can make anything happen. But it has to come again from point here, and I know I'm repeating, I'm sorry if I'm repeating here, from a point that is not just for other people, other situation, but it is you staying true to yourself. You're manifesting here. You're opening up. You're understanding what is important. I said looking at things at networking or other situation, which with this one also Mercury is retrograde in Leo, is going to go direct, thinking of Mercury, communication, thinking here of how you interact, how you look at your abilities, are going to really here make you stronger. It's like you will know your potential here, your true potential, which will come from the heart. Yep, because you feel blocked. The Eight of Swords. 8 and 8. Eight of Swords is part of the Strength card. Isn't it interesting? This comes in. This is Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter being your ruler in Gemini is in its fall. Because again, you're looking at things when it comes to Jupiter with wisdom, expansion, tolerance, faith, knowledge. With the Eight of Swords here is someone that has trapped themselves with when it comes to the small details or interference or surroundings here. Or it's like I feel like there's a lot of information, but how that information is being applied is not coming here with something that has to do with your heart or your true essence. So unblocking yourself is not just about I know I have all of these things, and kind of thinking, and not that we need all the signs here, but I feel like it's telling you you have achieved that a kind of pattern or knowing here. This is how you apply it to your true essence, how you open up now and look at the abilities without trapping yourself, and apply this to anything, guys, in your life. But I really feel like this is the unblocking of your abilities or a gift or understanding. Even there's been ego clashes here with another person, something that will unleash or open up, and you will understand here without feeling trapped, caught in this web just because of something here that you feel like, oh, I cannot do this because of this, or I don't know. But I just kind of overthinking of situations and letting other people or even certain things here control your heart or your true calling, or what truly when it comes to your abilities. When we get stuck because of, we can say, oh, I can't because I have this or that. That's how this is coming in. Okay, so this is a lot of major arcanas for you guys. The Hanging Man, right now it's trining, you guys, is in Aries, is going to go to Pisces one more time. And for all my Sagittarius here, I know that some of you, especially late Sagittarius degrees, the early Sagittarius degrees, you guys are feeling Uranus right now because it is in Gemini opposing you. But the late ones, you have been feeling Neptune in Pisces in the last few years. I have my Mars as well at 27 degrees Sagittarius. So it's causing a little bit of a confusion here, and the Hanging Man is coming in telling you that you are going to completely look at things or from a spiritual view or different angles and perceptions the moment that you don't let just only this information or situation trap you. This is the enlightenment that is coming in. I said that about Neptune because you're going to feel it going back here for the last time. There's a few aspects that you are going to feel, Sagittarius, in the next 6 months here. But I feel like it's going to really open up the door here to your true heart or abilities, or what it is here that you're supposed to do or go after, that your heart wants. Yep. You're going to get the breakthrough. You're going to get this idea. You're going to open up. It's like you're not going to be a prisoner here with the 8 of Swords. Once you understand a perspective, angle, or opening up here in a different way, what is going to unleash can really be mind-blowing here. Because, and I'm looking at all the cards together because this is kind of the aha moment. Look at the crown chakra. It's the heart and the mind here that I'm getting, and that Hanged Man is kind of looking at something very much out there, spiritual, that you're going to discover about your journey. For some of you, about what you want to create. But that's what your advice is about, what to bring to your consciousness. Once you understand this, it's like something here finally is making you realize what it was that you were trying to understand all along. All this time. Let's see. Okay, so how is this full moon helping to bring this enlightenment to you with whatever is going on in your life? Full moon in Aquarius. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Mars. One more. All right, guys, let's see. Okay. I want to say you guys had in the weekly readings that I did, I want to say that you had the 7 of Pentacles. And I'm laughing because this is a little bit more of a patient energy, step by step. There's investment here, kind of thing. And there's Taurus and Scorpio, by the way. Something will abruptly here, or end, or change, or transform. Let me see. I want to see how this is coming together. Okay, so yeah, you are going to be on this journey. Remember, I feel like I'm really connecting here with the Sagittarius that are seeking something higher, or in love, or when it comes to career, or when it comes to improving your own self here. Because the Hierophant, when it comes in, and some of you may be, you know, maybe when it comes to a counselor, maybe you are pursuing something here when it comes to teaching, or it can be just, again, on this journey here of knowing thyself. It can be about vows, promises, and commitment, and if you're asking that as well. So it's not easy, this card, because there's a lot of lessons here and higher knowledge. It's part of Taurus, by the way, energy as well, which there's a grounded energy here that is coming, in faith and belief. We still have to stay in the presence, but I feel like this is where the journey, the seeking here is coming in, and the knowledge for you guys. Yep. I don't know, for some of you, you'll decide to pursue something or long distance, or you will find your calling here. Now, if you are dealing with a distant situation, it feels like someone here is coming towards you with this determination. But again, I feel like even the Chariot, look at how behind, it feels like, yes, I know that the pathway is not easy. Yes, the horses are all over the place here. But I have command when it comes to my heart or my faith. There's something higher here that is pushing me. 2 major arcanas, by the way. So that's what the help, or what is being highlighted here. this journey that you're feeling like, or there's this calling, or that you're going to pursue here, and no matter, you know that Chariot knows that it's going to win. It's aware that whatever is in front of me or whatever I'm being pulled, I cannot let this distraction get to me. Now with the Seven of Pentacles, remember that with the Death card, there was an energy of how do I move forward. The Seven of Pentacles is thinking, I've invested this long, how do I move forward without failing? Where with this is not just looking at that, is looking at what it is that I am learning. And do I feel like this is my calling and I need to pursue it? Yep. Because definitely there's provocation, 5 and 5. Definitely there's some type of resentment. The Five of Swords that is coming in is like someone or something feels, oh, I'm clever, or I know how can I distract this, or how can I get in the way. Look at how the Chariot is coming as saving. So whatever it is in your life, provocation, distractions, resentment, or things that are coming in is, again, remember going back, ego situation. This is Aquarius. As long as you trust yourself and your heart, and do not let other people or resentment or other things get in your way, in your pathway, you are going to really understand why this happened, why this was brought to me. Yep, putting the Ten of Swords. You are going to need that faith and determination and courage, because there's a lot of provocation or hurt here, or overthinking, or even how someone may come at you. And now I'm looking at why those cards were very important, how the abilities, how you're looking at things, how you're opening up and understanding without going back. Remember the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the ultimate thing then is going to lead you to the Nine of Swords, which is like, okay, after a while we'll let people or other situation, oh, I cannot see a way. And then it becomes a thing that ties us even when we don't feel tied, because we keep thinking and overthinking of the same situation here. News, replaying events, thinking that, again, whatever you have, instead of looking at the higher, as I mentioned with Sagittarius, you want to find meaning. You're the philosopher of the zodiac signs. You always look at things that you need to learn and apply to something higher here. Yep, you are going to be fine. There was another sign, I don't remember now, but that's the difference between these two cards, and that's why I said when it comes to the heart here. And these are, by the way, opposition, Leo and Aquarius, which is happening right now, the full moon. And I know some of you, if you don't understand about astrology, just get the message for the tarot part. I know some of you also know about astrology. But the Five of Swords, as I mentioned, wants to win, even if it is in a dishonorable way. Because feels like, okay, maybe I can distract, or I can do something here. And I don't know, again, if that's what you're feeling when it comes to this movement and how you overcome obstacles. Like, what do you have to encounter? Where the Six of Wands feels being seen here and rewarded. Feelings are reciprocated, but it's someone that is not winning by putting people down or getting something just to be put on a pedestal or be seen in the best light. This is Jupiter in Leo, by the way. In the end, you knowing and having faith and not letting distractions or other things or overcoming these painful things or scenarios is going to make you understand where your spot is when it comes to success, when it comes to being validated, when it comes to knowing your worth. You are going to be seen with the Six of Wands as someone that made it, but it's because of the way you're going towards it. Going back not just from ego, resentment, and winning that thing no matter what. Is when it comes to this validation and balance and expansion and generosity that you are being seen. So, or it might be someone that is coming in with this kind of winning you over and you knowing exactly how to deal with it. But that's what kind of is going to be enlightened here. And you look successful both ways. So I really hope this resonates with you guys. Thank you, everyone. See you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.